Hello and welcome, my name is Funimation, and today I'm going to be, talking about 3 Funimation S.A.V.E. releases. Funimation realized that anime is, kind of expensive, so they do this little thing called S.A.V.E., where they release pure DVD or pure Blu-ray titles, or sometimes combo packs, but very rarely. They release them for a fairly reasonable price, not very often going over $30. Now, I wanted to take a look at 3 of these anime and, tell you what you get in the box, how the interior artwork looks for the discs, how the flip artwork for these are, because you don't have to deal with the little save line going down. You can switch the artwork out if you don't like the green line. And I also wanted to be giving you some quick highlights and negative lights about the series, like the animation, or the ending, or the atmosphere, stuff like that. I just basically wanted to get into these anime a little bit and talk about the releases and stuff. So let's get on to our first title. So, overall, Ghost Hunt is a very well done atmospheric horror series. It's basically about these people who do ghost hunting. That's pretty much it. There'll be episodes that'll be standalone, and there'll be like 4 episodes arcs where they cover one story in like 4 episodes, and it's overall a very well done horror anime. Now, the animation has not aged amazingly in the sense of it could look better for its time, but it looks pretty damn good. The character designs are nice. The animation itself, although a bit on the older side, which is understandable, it's an old anime, looks overall nice. If you want a proper description that doesn't probably screw everything up, there you go. There is the special features you get, and yes, it is a 25 episode series, so it's nice and meaty, and it does end quite well befitting to the series, so no hanging ending. There's some things some people said about it, I don't know. 625 minutes is its total runtime, TV-14 rating. It does have an English dub. The English dub is very well done with some good voice acting, and overall it's probably one of the better Funimation dubs. Weirdly enough, the S.A.V.E. releases have some of the best voice acting I've heard from Funimation's. Here is the disc art, and much like the majority of these releases, it is fairly plain. It still kind of fits the series with a nice little blood spatter, implying yes indeed it is a horror anime, but man, it could be better disc art, but for the price, it's overall nice. This is personally my favorite bit, because of course all the Funimation's S.A.V.E. releases have reversible artwork so you can get rid of the green line. However, they're just the same artwork, just without the green save thing. But this is the only release I'm looking at today that didn't have it. It's actually a different artwork entirely for the reverse. I do overall think it's a quite nice little thing. Here, if you would like to look at the episode list, focus! Damn it, there you go. Okay, yeah, there's the little episode list, the extra features, some more episodes, some more features, stuff like that. So overall, if you want a nice atmospheric horror anime for a very decent price, now, these prices may vary from anime to anime from time to time depending on when you are watching this video, but as of time of recording this video, Ghost Hunt is on Amazon for $16.40. You may be able to get it cheaper on sites such as eBay, I do not know. But the current price for Ghost Hunt, the complete series, the 25 episodes, 625 minute runtime, English dubbed anime that's overall a good horror atmospheric anime, it is on Amazon for $16.40. Now on to our next title. I presume you pronounce that as Blast Rider, I hope it is. Yes, this is overall an okay anime, but there is one thing that will either turn you on or off of this anime. Now, most of the animation is 2D, however, the action scenes, every action scene, is in 3D animation. The 3D doesn't look great. It doesn't look bad, but it's not aged very well. It's a not particularly pretty thing, which is sad because I overall actually like the character designs in the 2D version of this anime, but yeah, the 3D animation is lacking, and the first half of this series it's not very good. It's very hard to sit through. It's very needlessly dark, but nowhere near as dark as the second half, and if you don't mind CG action scenes and you don't mind having to suffer through the first half of the series, then you'll probably like it, maybe, because the second half of the series is a lot darker, but it does tell a slightly better, more interesting story. The ending befits the anime. Once again, it doesn't end hanging, it does end wrapping everything up for better or for worse. But yeah, some of the characters are a bit on the annoying side. Some of the animation could look better. The 3D is not particularly nice, so watch it at your own risk. I'll get to the price at the end of this thing. When I'm done looking at this, I'll tell you the price. So if you want a far betterly written description of this anime, there you go. Meh, depends on your opinion. Here are the extras. Here is the total runtime, 576 minutes. Yes, it does indeed also have an English dub, and it is rated TVMA. Actually, it does kind of earn the rating a little bit, because it is a really dark anime with some really dark scenes in it. And the dub actually does swear a little bit, which is quite interesting. You don't get that many English dubs that swear a good little bit, but this dub doesn't swear a lot, but it does swear a little, which helps add to its TVMA rating. Here is the disc art, which is actually pretty nice. It does, unlike the Ghost Hunt release, it is different artwork. But I'm pretty sure, no, don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty sure that this wasn't originally a S.A.V.E. release, but they later, made it a S.A.V.E. release. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, here's the S.A.V.E., here's the disc art. Overall, looks pretty nice. Now, this is how the Funimation S.A.V.E. releases normally are. They just simply take the artwork and just take the little green save thing off, which isn't per se a bad thing, but still, I much prefer the Ghost Hunt one simply because it had a little more effort put into it. But hey, to each their own. If you like it like that and would prefer to have it with just the save thing removed and like the original artwork, that's perfectly fine. Now, this anime is a little more interesting. It's very dark. It has a very crappy first half. And the animation, as far as the fight scene goes, aren't bad, but it is 3D, which does make it look inherently more ugly than a 2D animation would normally make it normally look. My mistaking. Damn it, I just can't talk today, okay? So yeah, this anime comes in $20 concurrently on Amazon. Maybe worth it if you think a dark anime with this whatever's kind of your thing, but maybe consider looking around for a slightly cheaper copy, because it is a pretty damn sufferable watch for the first half, and only a vaguely satisfying watch for the second half. On to our next release. Finally, we have Riddle Story of Devil. Riddle Story of Devil is actually perhaps the best animated anime in this roster. The animation is quite nice, quite distinct, which I suppose should be expected. It is the most modern anime that I am talking about here today. The character designs are very well done, very distinct and pretty. Interesting enough, the ending themes, there's 13 of them. Yes, the anime did an individual ending theme for each episode, each one kind of dedicated to a character or to a bunch of characters. 13 special ending animations along with 13 songs. That's right, each episode also has a special end song as well. And the songs vary depending on what your taste in music is, but still, it's a very cool, interesting thing that I've never really seen an anime do before. That's one thing I highly like about this anime. But this is also the shortest anime on this list, coming in with 13 episodes. I didn't tell you how many episodes were in Blast Rider simply because I'm not entirely sure. I know it's at least like 23 episodes, 22. It's in the 20s, I know that. Whereas this anime, I know for sure is only 13 episodes, and that 13th episode is the OVA. The actual series ended at episode 12. Overall, the ending for this series, I think, is what might have ruined it a little bit. Now, the ending isn't bad. It does conclude everything up in a nice little bow, but it's very, very unbefitting to the anime because of the tone it had. This series had a very interesting tone throughout, and the ending doesn't at all reflect the tone of the series, and it's just kind of a cop-out ending. Personally, I didn't enjoy it, but to each their own. You may like the ending, you may not. So, here you can read the thing: kill me, kiss me, keep me safe. Fairly long little description of it. Yes, never before something something OVA, extras. Down here, it's a 325-minute runtime with a TV-14 rating with an English dub. Once again, a very good English dub by Funimation if you like yourself an English dub. Disc art, which is actually quite nice. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, it's basically like outlines that kind of make up what kind of looks like a flower. It is the same disc art, however, for both discs, so it's kind of the laziest disc art in the sense of variety, but it's equally probably some of the nicer disc art, so meh. And like most Funimation releases, it's just the exact same artwork, only with the green line removed. It's even in this case the same back artwork as well, but they did change the spine a little bit. Overall, I think Riddle Story of Devil is a very well animated anime. It has some damn interesting ending themes, has some pretty good action, some likable characters. It is also a romance story between these two characters here, and yes, the romance is for the most part enjoyable, likable, and kind of cute. But once again, the ending does not at all fit the tone of the series, and it's a very cop-outy, not very good. But if you're one of those people who don't really care so much about endings, just more of the overall experience getting to said ending, then I think Riddle's Story Devil is an interesting anime. However, this anime has half the amount of episodes of Ghost Hunt, and yet it is coming in at a $19 price. But it is a fairly new anime, so it's kind of understandable why it still costs a fair decently little bit of amount. That sounded like English. And there you go, 3 Funimation save release quick unboxing, well, not quick, unboxings and vague reviews. I don't know if I'll put reviews in the title of this video or not. Do you consider what I just did a review? I don't know, I don't. But yeah, if you want a good atmospheric horror story for a very decent price with likable characters, this. If you can look past crappy CG and a very not interesting first act that's very hard to get through, and you don't mind a really dark story, then this one. This one has the best animation, has a very interesting story and likable characters, however, its ending does kind of ruin it all just a little, but hey, to each their own. You might like the ending, or it might not bother you at all, depending on who you are and what you like. And there you go, I'll probably be doing these little weird videos where I look at 3 things, like 3 Funimation something or others, once a month. If you enjoyed this video, maybe consider subscribing. If so, then it would be much appreciated. Thank you all so very much for watching, and what do you think of these releases? Do you own them? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Let me know in the comments below. Once again, thank you all so very much for watching. Have a nice day, and goodbye.